People often ask, what is a ghost and what do you do about it? As on a regular basis, almost every week, I'm moving a ghost on. It is quite simple what a ghost is. It's the same as you, it's the same as me. It's someone who's died, they haven't moved on to the next world because they have free will. We always have free will. They've chosen not to do so. And 9 out of 10 of them are just a confused soul or have no idea what is going on. Sometimes they die suddenly. Sometimes someone is so attached to their house they don't want to leave it. It's all that type of thing. And many of these ghosts, we need to understand the situation. They've left the physical body, perhaps they're in a house, and decades can take place before I'm able to move them on, before I know that it exists. When someone comes to me and say they've got a ghost, it doesn't matter they don't believe in ghosts or anything else. If someone moves into a house and there's a ghost in there, they may not sense the ghost at all. But if they start making alterations to the house, whatever their beliefs or understanding, they know they've got a ghost. And that's when I'll get a call. And what takes place, this ghost may have been in there for 60, 70 years, and hundreds of people may have come into the house, left the house, and nobody senses them. So they've died in this house, in this place. All these people come out, and they're a confused soul in most cases, and simply they don't know what to do. So they stay there, and that's what happens. And then when someone tells me they've got a ghost, they show me pictures of the house, then all of a sudden I can sense the ghost. But that is the first time someone in the physical has ever sensed them. So initially, they're kind of in shock. After a few hours or a day, they tend to calm down. And as I'm sensing them, so they're sensing me. I've done this technique, I've learnt my entire life about being a medium. It's not something you pick up in a hurry. And they can sense that I've helped people move on before. But it's their free will to stay there. But then what I do is I ask people to come back from the next world, their loved ones, their parents, their grandparents, whoever it is, and immediately they come back and they have a chat to them. And then, this is the simple version, they'll have a chat and their loved ones tell them how beautiful it is in the next world, and then they choose to leave. It's their free will. And I'm sure you're thinking, well, why don't they come back straight away? And they can't, because they can't interfere with free will. If you want to stay in the place where you died, you can do that. You don't have to accept help from anybody. And most of them, not evil, most of them, 9 out of 10, are just simply confused souls. This is their safe place, and they don't want to leave. And once they have left, they'll never come back again. And the number of cases where people phone me up, they're about to sell their house, they're going to move on, they can't cope with it anymore, sensing this feeling, they don't understand what it was. And when I've done what I've done, they have moved on. I see them leave, I see them arrive in the next world, all the feelings in the house disappear and everything's okay. Sounds very simple, but that is basically what takes place. They're a confused soul and we just need to help them move on. But it needs to be their free will. So it's my free will to help them, my free will to invite people back from the other side, and then simply they move on, job's done.